So it's been about a week since League Play has dropped, and honestly, League Play needs a lot of work. It's not what I hoped for, and I think many people can agree with me on that. That it's not the best, iteration of ranked play there is. BO2's is still good. World War II's is better than this iteration that we have, or this system that we have. There are a few things I want to talk about on what they need to fix for League Play to at least be better than World War II's. And even then, World War II's, I think, is always going to be better than this one, to be honest. Because the ranking system we have is confusing to understand. It takes forever, and it's just too complicated. They need to simplify things down. But the first thing I want to talk about are people backing out. Because I think there's not a huge punishment for people who back out because of the amount of times I've seen people back out of games. I don't know how many points you lose if you leave a game or if you leave mid-match. I don't know how many points you lose because I don't leave mid-games. If I'm losing, I'm going to take the L, whatever. I don't just leave like other people do. But here's my suggestion. I'm going to make this point quick because there are some other points I want to get to that I might rant about a little bit. So my suggestion to people who back out, what Treyarch should do is they should punish them for it. Maybe give them a 1-hour ban. So if they back out of a League Play match mid-game, they can't be allowed back into the World Hub, the World League Hub for an hour. And if they do it again, it adds another hour and so on and so forth. And they also get deducted 200 points because, I don't think people are getting deducted enough points to not encourage them to back out. I don't know how many points it is. I'm going to guess that you still only lose 60 points, which if that's the case, man, that's ridiculous. What's the point? Only losing 60 points if you back out. I think it should be higher. Like I said, I'm just guessing it's at 60. I don't know what it is exactly. If you do, let me know down in the comments below. But people who back out should be punished, and it should basically just encourage people not to back out. Because if you back out, you're going to lose more points, and you're going to get a 1-hour ban. That's what I suggest. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. The other thing is 5-man parties going up against solos. I think that's a ridiculous idea. That was something I always hoped they would change because BO2's League Play had that, and I never enjoyed that. Although in League Play and BO2, it was a team rank rather than individual ranks. It was a little bit different because it was the team ranking up. But even then, in BO2, when I saw that 4-mans could go up against solos, I was always like, 4-man should go up against 4-mans. And I think the same thing here. 5-man should go up against 5-mans. World War II did that. 4-mans went up against 4-mans. Same thing should happen in League Play because, trust me, if you don't know what I'm talking about when I say it sucks to go up against 5-man parties pretty much 6 times in a row and just lose your rank because you're playing with a whole bunch of randoms in which you don't know how they play. You don't know if they're good or not. You don't know how they communicate or what their callouts are. Going up against a 5-man party who know their plays, who know or who have that chemistry with each other, who are calling out constantly, who have, who played with each other for a long time or however long they've played. It always sucks going up against people like that. Just because it's unfair. It really is. So I feel like 5-mans should be going up against 5-mans. And it's still gonna work on your individual rank. It's gonna make it a lot more competitive for them, which I think they would enjoy. So that's my suggestion on 5-mans. Also because I've also seen people get carried in 5-mans a lot. Like I've played a ton of 5-mans and where there's at least one person doing bad. And he's doing bad. Like I'm not even saying he's having a bad game. Like he just plain out sucks. Like I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday that I played a hardpoint against a 5-man party, and their player was dead last, same rank as everyone. They were all like in gold or whatever, but he was like 0 and 15. Of course, he didn't back out of the game because he was getting carried. He got a free win. He got a free rank. So if that's what's going on, it's like, that's just unfair. Not only do 5-mans going up against solos, not only does it suck for the solo people, but it also sucks for solo people who have to lose that game and then just watch someone who didn't do anything get a free win and some free points for a free rank. Like that's not competitive. It's not fun. I think a lot of people hate that. And even the thought of that is just, it's annoying. So hopefully they can do something in an update to where 5-mans get queued up with 5-mans. And I guess you can add the 4-mans too. 4-man parties get queued up with 4-mans, but honestly, 4-man parties, I don't mind them too much in solos just because you're kind of limited to when it comes to a 4-man and stuff like that. So I feel like the issue is more the 5-man parties. But of course, let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about that? And what suggestions do you have for them to fix when it comes to 5-man, 4-mans, or whatever? I do like how you can play 3-mans though. That's still good, and I hope they keep that. Not like World War II where they wouldn't let you play, 3s. So I do like that. But 5-mans, they need to be queued up with 5-mans for sure. The other thing is these events are way too short. I feel like 3 to 4 days, because I think it's about 4 days. It's just not enough to get a rank you truly deserve. Because if you miss out on one day, it's like you miss out on one day, your rank is going to go down completely. Now I know, yes, BO2 had a similar system, but the thing is, BO2 had like events that lasted about months, like a month or two, and then that season would end, and then season 2 or season whatever would start up again. And you would always have a 1 week period of rest or scrim time. I loved that. It really felt nice. It felt fun. And you had 3 weeks or about a month in BO2 to get the rank you truly deserved. So if, for example, you didn't play for 2 days, yes, your rank was going to go down, but you still had 3 more weeks to play to get your rank up. So it wasn't something stressful. And as for BO4, it's like you got 3 days to get to first place. If you're really trying to get to champions, you got to win 7 events, and by win you got to come in first place out of your division. So you got 3 days to come in first place. You cannot miss a single day. If you miss a single day, bye first place, hello top 10 or top 25, whatever it may be. That's ridiculous. You're not getting a placement you truly deserve. And the only way to get it is by playing a 5-man party, because that's the safest way to secure a win, going up against solos, which it's ridiculous. It's basically free wins. Like, come on, that's just not fun. It's not fair. It's stupid as well. These events, I feel like, should be at least 2 weeks long. I would suggest a month long, or maybe a whole operation long. Honestly, these operations only last about 2 months, so why not make an event 2 months long? Some people would think it's long, so that's why I say a month to maybe 3 weeks. I feel like that's enough for, for a person to get a rank they truly deserve. Also, the way we rank up is kind of ridiculous, and it's a very slow way of ranking up. You have to play a single event in order to get gems. I feel like you should be able to get gems per game you play, per win you get. For example, we have 20 ranks in league play, all right? In order to get to level 2, everyone started off at level 1. If you've never played league play before, you're gonna start off at level 1 with 0 gems, right? In order to get to level 2, you have to at least come in top, I would say, top 10%, all right? Or top 10, I think, because for top 25 people, you get 2 gems, which you will get a bronze wolf or a bronze emblem with 2 gems. If you come in top 10, you'll still stay at level 1, but it'll be a silver wolf with 3 gems. If you come in first place, you get to level 2 with a golden emblem and 4 gems. It's a weird system. I really wish that they would do something to where it would kind of work like this. And I'm gonna try to do my best to explain this. In order to get out of level 1, which it would, I say from level 1 to 5, it should be bronze. All right, from level 1 to 5, it's bronze. In order to get out of level 1, you have to get, let's say, 3 gems. 3 gems is fair enough. So you have to win 3 games in a row to get to level 1. You lose a game, you lose a gem. Once you get to level 2, you need 4 gems, all right? It adds a gem as you go. Once you get to level 5 and you get out of level 5 and you get into level 6, you are now in silver division or whatever they want to call it, and so on and so forth. Basically, each gem will lead you towards a new level. And they're doing something similar to that. I see what they're doing, because from levels 1 to I think it's about 8, let me double check, I have the screen here. Actually, it's from level 1 to 10, you need 3 gems to advance to the next level. But the thing is, those 3 gems, you have to wait in a 3-day period to get gems. So it slows down the ranking process. So I feel like maybe a gem a win would make it faster, and it'd make it a lot more entertaining as well. I just feel like that's a change that they can do. You're still keeping this ranking system you have, but you're kind of adding on to it. And it's making it a little bit more interesting, which I think it needs, because this kind of system we have here is a little bland, and it's too complicated as well to even understand. And the fact that you need to come in first place 7 times, not in a row, I don't think, but you just need to come in first place 7 times in order to get diamonds in 3-day events, in which you could miss out on one day and just completely say bye-bye to first rank. Like, it's ridiculous. It's way too much of a grind than what it was in BO2. Like I said, BO2 had 3 weeks or maybe even month events or seasons. They called it seasons, not events. So like I said, yeah, you would still go down in placements or in rank in BO2 if you didn't play for a day or two, but you still had a whole month to get that placement you deserve. But trust me, the very first event, I missed out on one day. One day I missed out. I think I was in 6th place, or I was pretty up there, close to first place, I think, for the very first event. Honestly, if I did not go to work on Sunday, because I had to work that Sunday, I probably would have finished first. But when I got back on Monday, because when I got home from work, I just knocked out. When I got back on Monday and it was already 12, I was in 12th place. So yes, I got top 25 or whatever, but still, I was in 12th place from like 2nd or whatever rank it was, all the way down to 12th, just because I missed one day and I couldn't regain my rank because it's only a 3-day, 4-day event. It's ridiculous. It's way too much of a grind, and they made it too competitive to where it's not fun. It's not even the fun competitive, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, they just need to make some changes. I think these are the only changes that are coming to my mind right now. Of course, if you guys have any things that Treyarch should change in League play, definitely leave them down in the comments below. Let's try to share this video out through Twitter and try to share it out a lot, because trust me, this is something, League play is something that not a lot of your top YouTubers or, you know, top entertainers are going to be talking about, because they mostly play pubs. Like, you know, people that I watch that give out content ideas like Prestigious Key or Nero or, you know, Espresso or Dismo, Korean Savage, I know Korean Savage plays League play, but I don't think they're gonna make videos on what needs to be fixed, right? So this is something that where I'm giving suggestions. Maybe you guys can leave suggestions, and I would appreciate if we can, you know, distribute this video, share this video with pretty much everyone on Twitter, YouTube, and hope for it to get into someone who has some connection into Treyarch so that they can make these changes, because these are changes I feel like are necessary to make League play at least a tad bit better than World War II's. And even then, World War II's ranked play, after comparing it to this, is better. Honestly, it is. It's simpler, it's better. I don't even know if simpler is a word, but it's just simple, it's better, it's way more fun. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I will have still a road to like championship series or whatever on the channel still, because I promised that, but it's not gonna be what I hoped for, just know that. So I'd appreciate you guys if you share this video. I'd appreciate if you guys subscribe. Thanks to all the new subscribers who have been subscribing, even though I haven't been uploading too much because I've been on Twitch. And with that being said, follow me on Twitch as well. I'll try to live stream every single day. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next video. Until then, peace.